Whereas the UK is finding every ways to limit immigration, stopping people from coming to the country, cutting off care worker visa, increasing the permanent residence like time to 10 years and all that. Other countries are actually opening their doors to welcome immigrants. They actually giving chances, and Canada is the one that I'm about to speak about today. Canada has launched 2 major programs that can help you move to the country. So you see, they say as one door is closing, the other is opening, and this is a similar situation. The UK is just closing doors, but Canada is opening doors. This particular 2 programs will allow you to move into the country. And the interesting thing is, before you need to show just IELTS or to prove that you can speak English. But in this case, there is an additional way you can actually use to exhibit your English proficiency, which is a good thing, and that's one you do it online. So even if you don't have it in your country and other things, you can find a way to get it done, and you can use that to apply for this particular pathway to move to Canada. So it's a great information and a great opportunity for you to use to move to Canada. Canada is a great country in as much as the cold over there and other things, but come on, there are jackets. Now, like, because of technology, there are heating jackets and other things. So don't bother about the weather. You can actually forget about the weather and then apply for these particular programs. What makes me love this particular 2 programs is that they're not too strict with certain requirements. So that means you can actually go through it and get it done. I will be taking you through to show you both of them and their requirements, how you can actually go on and apply for these particular pathways. Like, you know, when the pilot starts, it's actually good time for you to join, because when you join early, you sometimes get like what you're looking for, because when you wait for a lot of people to be on the portal, then it becomes, you know, a long wait. You know Canada already, you know, so you having the information and starting the application in time actually helps. So I say, guys, just go onto the website that I'll be leaving the links down anyway. So after everything, you just go onto that and then take your time and read and get to understand the requirements, guys. If you understand the requirements and you go by them, then it gives you a brighter, like, it gives you a better chance, or it gives you a better way of being picked on the portal. Okay, so take your time. In as much as you want to finish quickly, just take your time, all right, and then do it properly. I just want you onto the website and apply, because that is the only way you can get the chance of moving to Canada. Okay, and this program, it's really new, so, like, you know, it's a great chance for you to move to Canada. So guys, let's go have a look at it. And before we go look at it, if you're new here, my name is Celine and you're most welcome to this channel. Over here I give you tips on how you can relocate abroad, and today we're talking about how you can relocate to Canada. So if you're interested in such topics, give this video a thumbs up, follow and share. All right, so let's go have a look. I will explain a bit more, and so you can also know what to do. Moreover, if you have any question, don't hesitate to leave it down in the comment section, and I'll definitely come and then assist in any way that I have to. Other than that, guys, it was your time with Celine. The 2 programs are rural and francophone community immigration pilots. So we have the rural community immigration pilot and that of the francophone one. These rural and francophone community immigration pilots are pathway that leads to permanent residence, and they are actually happening in 18 rural and smaller communities in Canada. And these are the list of the communities that you can actually apply to come live in Canada and get a permanent residence. When you go to the francophone section, that is to say the area that speaks French. Okay, so if you're a French speaking person, that means it's an advantage. So these are the communities that are also looking for people to come and live and work in these particular communities. So if you're actually looking for a way of migrating to Canada, these 2 particular programs will help you very, very well. If you're on the website, it will give you the details of the program, what they require and everything. There is even a way of checking if you do qualify. So if you do qualify, you will get the rest of the information to continue with the program. Both of them are similar. Okay, the only thing is one is a French speaking community and so on. You need to get a job offer from a designated employer in Canada, and the procedure is like who can apply. You can check your eligibility, as I was saying. You get a job offer. After you get a job offer, you can apply for a permanent residence and apply. After you apply, then you actually looking at settling in Canada, and the status is still open. That means it's looking for people, so you can actually go on to the Canada website and read more to understand. As I said, the programs are similar, they are almost the same. All right, now I'm sure you're asking where can we find the jobs, and there are two major places, which is Job Bank and that of jobs.gc.ca. so over there you can also find numerous of jobs that they've published, but you need to filter the job to be sure you're applying for a job that falls under those 18 communities and rural communities, and also those that falls under the francophone area. So if you do that, that's when you are actually getting an offer from an employer within those communities. Okay, so don't just jump onto the website and start applying. You need to filter the job. So there are various of jobs. There are painters, there are carpenters, technicians, and other things. So you will find a lot of jobs on this particular one. The second place to find job is Job Bank, which is the most popular one in Canada, where majority of the jobs you're looking for in Canada are normally on Job Bank. So when you're on Job Bank, you can equally find a lot of jobs. Okay, the various of them, every corner. Like, no matter the qualification, you should find there cooks, pizza maker, electrician, livestock laborer, welder, and so on, painters and other things. So you'll find a lot of jobs. What you have to do is to filter the job. After filtering, you will get what you're looking for. I'll give you an example of what I'm talking about for you to understand properly when you are actually looking for the job, because some of the jobs are for people that are already in Canada, and some of them are also for people that that are outside Canada. Okay, so you need to do all these filtering to get what you're looking for before you start putting in your application, so you don't waste much time. Okay, so all these jobs are there. If you're a nurse, if you're a care assistant, and so on. So this is a care assistant job where you can actually come and you will see how much you're going to be paid. This job has been there, and they actually looking for a permanent staff, and where you'll be working, the benefits you'll be getting, and so on. All right, so up until when this job will be on this particular website for application is also stated there. All right, so it says, and like other candidates with or without work permits can apply for this particular job. So when you see such, that means you can apply for this particular job. Let's have a look at this job, which is a home cleaner. With this home cleaner, it's looking for residents in, you see this job is stating it needs a residence in Bosse, and I don't know if I got that right anyway. Okay, so you see the details of the job. All right, and then when you scroll down, it actually states here that they're looking for somebody who has a working permit or residence in Canada already. That's the difference. So you don't work on this particular job, but if you go on, there is another job that will also show you. If we come down here, it says who can apply, and it states other candidates with or without a valid Canadian work permit can also apply. So if you see such, then you can go ahead to apply, because then it is showing that whether you don't have a permit, that means they're willing to sponsor you, and that's why they are saying that you can actually apply. So guys, this is it about the program. You need to go through it and read to understand and do the rest. Good luck, guys. Bye for now.